catch up to me one day. But for now, you can see me headed down that runway.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Hardbody Ty, and it's been a while, but I'm sorry. I apologize. I haven't recorded in a couple weeks. It's been a while, right? You can't be a YouTuber and ever stop recording. Just letting you guys know. I had people actually email me like, "Yo, you don't do videos no more? Like, what's good?" I do videos. I'm sorry. I had a crazy schedule. I've been very busy. I've had a lot of things going on at work, trying to, pick up extra things, and then not on top of that, I'm actually getting some clients online and in person. So I've been in and out of the gym. It's probably to a detriment, which is what this video is about. Overtraining. I get questions about it. Everybody asks, what's overtraining? What's undertraining? How do I know when I'm doing either one? So first thing I'm going to tell you is when it comes to overtraining, and the reason why I'm giving this video now is because I just came out of this, okay? For the first time in my life, Hardbody was feeling overtrained. I mean, to the point of complete physical exhaustion. I was not sleeping well. I probably wasn't eating. Well, I was eating okay because I was just starting to lean out. I was eating good. So it was just a whole lot of factors. And I mean, I knew it was overtraining because my performance started to go down. Motivation wasn't there, which I mean, sometimes it's going to come and go. I felt achy in the gym, which I've never felt. I felt like an old man in the gym. I felt like years of lifting weights had jumped on me all at one time. And I've not been doing this as long as a lot of people, but I felt like at that moment, like every single pound I've lifted over the years of working out had all of a sudden came down on my body, and I felt horrible. Some people were telling me, "Oh man, that's because your cut is too drastic." That wasn't the case. Some people told me, "Oh, you just need to up your calories again and do this or do that." That wasn't the case. You know what I needed? Some sleep and some rest away from the gym. So this is to help you guys out if you're dealing with overtraining. Y'all notice the Joker back here? I love this. I love the Killing Joke, okay? This whole poster right here is amazing to me. I don't know why. It's creepy when you get out of bed. We're in my room, by the way. When you get out of bed and you look, and the first thing you see is the Joker before you get out your room. It sets the tone for the day. He, as crazy as he is, I'm sorry, man. I'm a big comic book guy. Anyway, so one thing I'll tell you, let's back it up. If you want to know if you're overtraining, look at these three things. When you're working out, when you're about to go in the gym, is your performance starting to suffer? When I say suffer is you're no longer progressing. And of course, progression is going to stall sometimes and things like that. But is it decreasing? It's one thing as you're climbing up and it stalls for a little bit, right? It's another thing when you're just like, I got to go back down. This is getting crazier. I got to go backwards. If you're going backwards, could be a symptom of overtraining, especially if you've been working out consistently for a set of months, consecutive weeks and weeks and weeks. See, the thing I was doing, I was training 6 times a week for 3 months. Then I cut calories and kept the routine exactly the same. And I never took, like a lot of people that after 4 to 6 weeks, they kind of give their body a break. Some people do that. I wasn't even doing that. I was just like, bump it. I wasn't changing up frequency. I wasn't changing up weights. And it got really, really crazy. It got to the point where my warm-ups were hard. Like the weight I warmed up with was starting to feel like my working sets. And that's not a good thing. So I knew I was pushing it. Second thing is when you come in the gym, mentally, like I said, it's not about motivation, but mentally, you're more about ready to just get it over with than you are actually prepared to do the work. I remember walking into the gym for my chest and tries day, my push day, and I went to the tricep push downs, and I was getting ready to do them, and literally after the first set, I was breathing heavy, and I was ready to stop. I was like, yo, I'm about to go home. Like, I can't, I don't have it right now. I don't know what it is, but I don't have it right now. It's not in me. Y'all see these chest gains, by the way? Look at it. Yeah, we leaning out, baby. We getting lean, baby. Oh, no, baby. What is you doing, baby? You getting lean, baby. Yeah. So, I knew that was the thing that was holding me back. I knew I was overtraining. Another thing is I was not getting enough sleep. So it hindered me on so many levels, not just in the gym, but outside the gym. Didn't have energy to do things that I wanted to do on a personal level. Didn't have energy really for work the way I wanted to. Didn't have energy for clients. I was just gassed. I was just mentally like, Because you got to think, this is what I do for a living. Not YouTube, but, gym. Fitness is what I do for a living. I don't work in anything else. I don't have a 9 to 5 and it's like, oh, I'm going to go to the gym for a hobby. I do this. Like, I really do this, okay? If I stop doing YouTube, like, that's fine. I'm still working and living, and I'll still be in a gym somewhere because I live in one. I work in one. I work out in one. Everything I do is in the damn gym. Everything. Now, I love what I do now, don't get me wrong, but everything I do is in the gym. And so sometimes you just need that break. I needed to be away from just mentally, just like, I can't do this right now. So, piece of advice, if you're experiencing any of those symptoms, achiness, extreme fatigue, not just like the normal kind of fatigue, but extreme mental and physical fatigue, performance issues. Like I said, if your performance is going down, if you notice when you're doing cardio, you're getting winded faster. If you're noticing you're not able to lift as much weight, if you're noticing your muscles are burning out way, way faster, you are probably overdoing it. You're probably overdoing it. And you got to step back and assess yourself and figure out what it is. Maybe you need to sleep more. Maybe you need to eat better. Maybe it's something like that. But the number one thing I can honestly tell you to do is rest. And some people don't want to hear that. Some of us are so crazy. And I don't want to say crazy, just manic about reaching our goals. We're just, so set on it. I want to lose this amount of weight by this time. I want to do this by this time. That's fine. I get you. But you got to trust the process. And trust me on this one. If you keep doing it, you're going to hit that wall. And I hit it hard. And I'm trying to help you guys from not doing it. Because when you hit that wall, it's just like when a car crashes to it. It's a recoil and you are not going to be right for a little bit. Best advice I can give you is take a couple days off. I took an entire week, went back in the gym, not last week, week before last. I jumped back in there for the first time in a while. I felt like the Incredible Hulk. All my lifts went up. My strength was back to normal. Well, not just under normal, but it was starting to climb back. And I noticed my gains are improving. Like I said, the weight loss jumped up. I'm starting to get all kind of leanness going on. My body fat's dropping. My performance is going up. That was the first thing I noticed. I had more energy. I was ready for extra work. And some people tell you, oh, go easy going back in. No, I didn't care. I was ready to do it. And I knew that's what it was. My muscles were so rejuvenated. I felt like I was like, and like I said, I'm only 28. I felt like I was 18 again. 28 is not old, but I felt like I was like first time in the gym. I had energy to do everything and anything I wanted. And so that's the advice I'm going to impart to you guys, okay? If you're feeling these symptoms of overtraining, if your body needs that break, and you'll know when it needs that break. The thing is this, I can't tell everybody when they've been overtrained because it's different for everybody, right? For some people, it's what may be overtraining to me is undertraining to somebody. I may be, to somebody else is like, man, that ain't overtraining. I can handle that anytime. But what I do to somebody else may be way overdoing it. They maybe can't handle the way I work out and the frequency and the volume and all these different factors that go into what I do. I know this for a fact because sometimes when I work out with people and we do stuff, they're like, something's wrong with you. You actually do this twice a week? And I'm like, yeah, like I get it in when I'm in there. Say what you want, but I get it in. And so in order to maximize my workouts, I have to know when to rest. So listen to your body, guys. Take time off. That's the best cure for overtraining. Get some good sleep, stay hydrated, and you will be fine. Give the body the break it needs so when you're back in the gym, you're making the most of it. Like I always tell you guys, the advice is free. Hustle or so separately. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't leaving YouTube. Stop asking me. Holla at your boy.